Hi, I'm Jackson Collins, and this is AI and sports commercials. AI generated commercials are becoming more common every single day, and with the most recent controversy around Coca Cola's AI Christmas ad, combined with my interest in sports, I decided to look at how AI is changing marketing in the sports world. AI isn't just changing sports commercials, it's transforming entertainment, finance, retail, and social media. But sports marketing is unique because fans have an emotional connection to the athletes and teams, which makes authenticity crucial. Unlike other industries, sports fans are quick to notice anything that feels a little uncanny or weird, which means marketers have to strike a delicate balance between innovation and realism. What I discovered is that AI isn't just a cost cutting tool, it's transforming how brands tell athletes stories, how quickly they can produce content, and how they can engage fans more personally without losing the human connection. Some brands are using AI to simulate historic matchups, relive iconic moments, or even allow fans to see their favorite athletes in scenarios that would be impossible to film in real life. Today, today I'm going to walk through Coca-Cola or to walk through real examples from Coca-Cola, Body Armor, Nike, and Under Armour, explaining why brands are using AI and consider both opportunities and the risk. By the end, I hope you have a clear picture of how AI is not just a technical tool, but a creative force that is reshaping the way we experience sports and connect with athletes. When we look at how widely AI is being adopted in marketing, the numbers are impressive and growing rapidly. According to a recent SAS survey, 93% of chief marketing officers report measurable ROI from generative AI, showing that this is not just a passing trend or experimental tool. Meanwhile, around 63% of marketing teams are actively using AI today. Another 27% are evaluating it for future campaigns, which means most brands are at least exploring how AI can give them a competitive edge. Larger companies, those with more than 1,000 employees, are especially likely to adopt AI. In fact, 62% of these organizations report using AI for marketing purposes and tracking the results over a full year or more. The financial impact is also significant. McKinsey reports that companies using AI in marketing are seeing revenue uplifts of 3 to 15%, while sales ROI improves by 10 to 20%, showing that AI is contributing directly to the bottom line. On a more tactical level, AI optimized channels like email and paid search are producing striking results. AI email campaigns can deliver an average ROI of 42 to 1, and AI paid search campaigns have shown returns of 8 to 1, often a 60% lift compared to traditional campaigns. Even smaller brands and startups are seeing measurable gains. For example, a Ukrainian startup company reported a 40% increase in ROI on video ads after switching to AI generated content. Overall, these statistics paint a clear picture. AI is not only being widely adopted, but is also driving measurable financial and operational benefits across the marketing industry, and sports marketing is no exception. With these kinds of results, it's no surprise that brands are increasingly integrating AI into their campaigns, experimenting with both creative storytelling and production efficiencies to reach fans faster, smarter, and more effectively than ever before. Coca Cola's 2025 and 2024 AI Christmas commercial is one of the most ambitious and controversial AI commercials in marketing to date. The 2025 commercial was created using over 70,000 AI prompts, and the production took about a month. What's even more surprising is that they only used 5 AI specialists throughout the process, instead of a large production team. But they did use 100 people throughout the entire process, but only 5 everyday specialists. The commercial sparked strong reactions. Viewers pointed out odd visual inconsistencies like a semi truck with a front license plate suddenly appearing when it wasn't there before, or animals that felt strange and lifeless. Many also noted the lack of real human faces, which made parts of the ad feel uncanny, with Santa only being shown for a split second, and the animal heavy focus shows where we are with AI and then faces. The backlash of Coca Cola's commercial also sparked a broader conversation online about AI ethics and creativity. Fans debated whether AI should ever replace human artistry in advertising, raising questions that sports marketers need to consider, especially when athletes' likenesses are involved. It highlights that even with massive resources and brand loyalty, authenticity is crucial. This backlash highlights a core risk for sports and consumer brands. Authenticity. Fans care deeply about realism, and when AI visuals don't feel grounded in human emotion, the response can be negative, even for a brand as big as Coca Cola. Body Armor. Body Armor took a very different approach, a more playful approach to AI in commercials. For their 2024 Super Bowl ad, they leaned fully into the AI absurdity. The commercial features AI generated athletes doing bizarre things, like two players with three eyes sharing a drink, in an exaggerated, clearly fake stadium. Then they cut to real athletes drinking Body Armor in stadiums paired with the tagline, "No substitute for real." The joke is funny and obvious. They're poking fun at the over to the top production and AI perfection by making the AI look intentionally ridiculous. Body Armor turned a potential risk into a strength. They used AI not to just make a commercial, but to make a statement. And that resonated especially in sports, where realness and competition matters more than CGI and AI simulations. Talking about AI simulations, Nike did an AI simulation that was successful. Nike's use of AI feels both futuristic and deeply rooted in its athletes' first brand identity. In one campaign, they simulated over 130,000 tennis matches using AI to play Serena Williams in her 1990 rookie form against her 2017 champion self. AI analyzed her real match performance, shot patterns, stamina, and movement to generate realistic gameplay. Then Nike selected her key highlights, the most dramatic rallies, the most points, and switched them into a narrative about growth, dominance, and legacy. Fans reacted positively because the AI simulation respected Serena's real achievements. It didn't fabricate the victories, it amplified her stories. This approach strengthens brand loyalty and demonstrates how AI can not just be used for efficiency, but to evaluate storytelling in ways that human teams alone can never achieve. Under Armour used the AI as a smart workaround for a logistical problem they had. Their star athlete, Anthony Joshua, was in a full training mode for a fight against Francis Ngannou for the World Heavyweight Boxing title, and unavailable to shoot a commercial. But Under Armour needed a commercial to capitalize on this event for their athlete. So, Under Armour took existing footage of him training, walking to the ring, sitting in the corner, footage that they found or already had, and blended it in with the AI-generated scenes of a boxer who looked like Joshua in action. The artificial parts were crafted to carefully match his physique and style. The result? A commercial that feels authentic. Joshua appears present and powerful, even though he didn't film any new footage. It's a perfect example of how using AI not to replace the athlete, but to enable the campaign without disrupting his training schedule. The benefits of AI in commercials. Let's take it back and talk about the broader benefits of AI in sports marketing. When we look at the benefits of AI in sports marketing specifically, several key advantages stand out. First, there's speed and flexibility. AI allows brands to quickly generate multiple versions of a commercial, test visuals, or adjust campaigns in response to real-time events, such as a big win, viral moment, or a player trade. This speed is particularly valuable in sports, where fan action is constantly shifting and timing is critical. The flexibility was beneficial for Under Armour, as we saw earlier that they could film a commercial of Anthony Joshua without him actually being there. Second, AI offers cost efficiency. Producing a traditional sports commercial can involve hundreds of hours of filming, travel, studio rentals, and production staff, but AI can significantly reduce these costs while still producing high-quality visuals, as Coke did, only needing 5 people to film their most popular commercial for the Christmas season. Third, AI opens up creative storytelling opportunities that were impossible before. Brands can simulate hypothetical matchups, show an athlete's career progression, or create immersive experiences that combine real footage with AI-generated enhancements, as we saw with Nike's Serena Williams campaign. Another benefit is a multi-platform adaptability. AI can automatically tailor content for TV, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, adjusting lengths, visuals, and captions for maximum engagement. For example, a single AI-generated commercial could produce dozens of versions optimized for each platform, something that would take weeks manually. Finally, AI enables personalization at scale. Sports brands can deliver tailored content to different audiences or fan segments, showing a fan's favorite player or team in a way that feels unique and relevant. Taken together, these benefits make AI a powerful tool for sports marketers, giving them the ability to engage fans more efficiently, tell richer stories, and produce campaigns faster and more efficiently than ever before. Challenges of AI. While AI offers exciting opportunities, there are also important challenges and risks that sports marketers need to consider. One of the biggest challenges is authenticity. Fans are deeply invested in athletes and the real sports performance, so any AI-generated content that feels artificial, uncanny, or inconsistent quickly damages credibility. Coca-Cola's AI Christmas commercial, for example, faced backlash because viewers noticed odd inconsistency and a lack of real human faces. Another challenge is public perception and brand risk. Overusing AI or producing visuals that feel fake can lead to negative reactions, especially in sports, where fan passion and loyalty are intense. Ethical concerns also come into play, where brands simulate athletes using AI, questions arise about consent, likeness right, and proper representation. Marketers must be careful not to misrepresent a player or create unrealistic scenarios that can be misleading. Additionally, there's a creative risk. If brands rely too heavily on AI, their campaign become more formulaic and generic, losing the emotional connection that storytelling provides. Finally, maintaining brand identity is critical. AI can produce endless content quickly, but it takes careful strategy to ensure that campaigns still reflects the brand's values, tone, and personality. In short, AI is a powerful tool, but it must be used thoughtfully to balance efficiency, creativity, and authenticity, especially in a field as passionate and fan-driven as sports marketing. Looking ahead, AI is set to become an integral part of sports marketing, but its role will be less about replacing humans, more about amplifying storytelling, engagement, and creativity. We can expect to see more hybrid campaigns that blend real athlete footage with AI generated enhancements, creating immersive narratives that highlight performance, emotion, and legacy in ways that traditional filming simply cannot. AI will also enable hyper personalized content for fans. For example, fans might see a commercial featuring their favorite athlete in a scenario tailored to their team, region, or past engagement, creating a deeper and more memorable connection. Another area of growth will be simulated matchups and legacy stories. AI can recreate what if scenarios, like legendary players competing against each other, or recreating iconic moments, giving fan experiences that were impossible before. AI may enable interactive experiences where fans can control certain aspects of commercials. For example, choosing which players to follow in a simulation or exploring alternate outcomes of a famous game, combined with real-time production during live events. This can make marketing campaigns feel like more like experiences than traditional ads, creating stronger fan engagement than ever before. Finally, AI will support real-time campaign production during live events. Imagine brands releasing content immediately after a playoff win, a viral moment, or a breaking sports story, keeping marketing aligned with fan excitement and attention. In short, the future of AI in sports marketing is about using technology to enhance human stories, engage fans more deeply, and create content that feels both more personal and emotionally impactful, while staying authentic to the athletes and the sports itself. To wrap things up, AI is transforming sports marketing. It's making production faster, cheaper, and more flexible. But it's also changing how we tell athletes stories. Coca-Cola, Nike, Body Armor, and Under Armour all show different strategies, from satire to storytelling to logistical innovation. There are real risks around authenticity, ethics, and maintaining brand identity, but I think the future will favor the brands that use AI to elevate real human performance and not replace it. Athletes themselves are also responding to AI in marketing. Many see it as a way to extend their brand and legacy, like being able to appear in campaigns even when their schedule is packed. But they're also careful to ensure their image and performance are represented authentically in a way they want it to be. In the end, AI isn't replacing creativity in sports marketing. It's amplifying it. It's giving brands the tools to create emotionally powerful, visually stunning, and deeply personal experience for fans. Next time you watch a commercial featuring your favorite athlete, ask yourself, how much of what I'm seeing is AI? And how does it make me feel? That reflection is what marketers need to consider as AI becomes more common. All right. Thank you for listening, and this is my sources. The exact same.